Very nice. Almost done. Almost done. 2, 1, and done. All right. Woo!
TopFitPros.com.
So you want to be a personal trainer, right? You've heard good things about it, and you've heard some not so good things about it. You maybe have seen on the internet people saying it sucks. The hours are terrible. It's a lousy job. You don't make much money. And then you've heard other people on the internet talking about, oh, you can get so rich. There's truth in both directions, but first of all, I wouldn't plan on getting rich really fast, okay? It's going to be hard to get rich as a personal trainer anytime soon. Could happen. Not the reason probably you should go into personal training. And the hours, yeah, they do kind of suck at first anyway, because the easiest clients to get are the ones who the other trainers don't want to train because they train at lousy hours. They train at 5 in the morning or 6 in the morning. They train at 7 at night. They're going to be the easiest ones to pick up. If you go to a club, a gym, they're the ones that are going to get assigned to you as a newbie personal trainer. Okay? So get ready that that's going to be the easy pickings. What it takes some knowledge and skill to develop is the ability to fill up the center part of your day. I can teach you that, but it's something you've got to learn, and it takes time to be able to develop that ability and develop that client base. So be ready that you're probably going to work some crazy hours at the beginning when you first start. Okay? So what do you have to be a successful personal trainer? Well, first you have to start with the basics. You have to love it. You really have to love it. And how do you love it? Why would you love it? Because you love helping people? Because you love fitness, you love learning about fitness, you love learning about health, how you take care of your body, what kind of nutrition you should be following, what is good nutrition, what's not good nutrition, what are appropriate exercises, what lead people to better lives, what exercises are more likely to hurt people or set them up for being injured outside of the gym. You need to learn that stuff. And if you love learning that kind of stuff and love knowing it and love teaching it to other people, then you're going to be a great personal trainer if you know the other stuff about how you run a business and how you do get clients. Okay? And so that's stuff that you need to learn. That comes down to selling. You also have to know how to sell, and you have to be willing to sell. You have to sell yourself. If you ever went on a job interview, you were selling yourself. Well, you're going on a job interview every time you see a prospective client, and you have to sell yourself to that client. And the way you do that is by convincing that client that you can give them what they need. You teach them what they need, and then you show them or convince them that you can give them what they need. That's selling, and you have to learn how to do that. What you don't have to do is you don't have to be an expert on bodybuilding. You don't even have to train bodybuilders. Some people have this misconception that personal trainers are all about bodybuilding. If you're training a bodybuilder, then definitely you need to know a lot about bodybuilding. But most of your potential clients are not bodybuilders. They're something else. There are people who want to lose weight. There are people who want to get in shape. People want to stay in shape. You might get a few athletes in there, but everybody wants to train athletes, and athletes don't typically have a lot of money unless they're professional athletes. And if they're professional athletes, they've got whole staffs that are lined up to train them, and they don't need you unless you become one of that staff, and that's a whole different career choice. But if you want to be a personal trainer, then probably what you're talking about doing is training people in the 40 to 70 age range. 40 years old to 70 years old. You'll get some older than that, some younger than that. But that's going to be your bread and butter, 40 to 70. So think about that. Is that the group of people you want to be hanging out with? If not, probably shouldn't be a personal trainer. If it is, then you're good to go. You're going to have plenty of those folks, all right, if you're good enough to convince them to use your services. All right, so there's a lot to learn, a lot to learn. This can be a very satisfying and rewarding business and a great career if you're willing to make those sacrifices early on, working those crazy hours and dealing with the difficulties of building a business, and if you love the things you need to love that I've already talked about. All right? So if you're that person, then we need to spend some more time together. So I look forward to the next time. Till then, take care.
TopFitPros.com